My dad changed the locks on my apartment and told me I was grounded. I'm 23 and I moved out a year ago. I pay my rent, I work full time, and my apartment is tiny, but it's mine. My dad is 52 and he's never handled that well. He's the my house, my rules type, except he still tries to apply those rules to my life like I'm on a family plan forever. Last weekend, my parents invited me over for dinner. I went because my mom cooks like she's trying to heal trauma with carbs, and honestly, I missed her. Everything was normal until my dad asked, "So, are you still seeing that guy?" I said yes. He frowned like I'd admitted to a crime. He launches into a lecture about standards, reputation, and how I'm out late too much. I told him I'm an adult and he doesn't get to approve my dating life. He went quiet, then said very calmly, "Fine. If you want to act grown, you can accept grown consequences." I thought he meant he'd stop helping me with stuff like car repairs. Nope. The next day I come home from brunch, and my key doesn't work. I try again. Nothing. I check the number. Yep, it's my door. I knock, thinking maybe the lock is jammed. My neighbor opens her door and goes, "Oh, your dad was here earlier. Maintenance let him in." My blood went cold. I called my landlord's office immediately. They confirmed my dad called, claimed there was an emergency, and told maintenance that his daughter wasn't answering. Maintenance let him into my unit, replaced the lock for safety. And then, this part still makes me dizzy, they handed my dad the new key. So my dad changed the locks on an apartment he does not pay for. And took the key. I call him. He answers like he's proud. He says, "Good. Now you can learn to come home at a decent hour." I said, "You broke into my apartment." He goes, "I'm your father. I didn't break in. I protected you." I asked where my spare key was. He says, "I have it. You'll get it back when you start making better choices." I couldn't even speak for a second. Then he adds, like it's normal, "And you're not going out this week. If you want a date, you can do it here. Under supervision." Under supervision. In my own apartment. I drove to my mom's house shaking. She looked horrified, but immediately switched into peacemaker mode. "He's just scared. Please don't escalate." I said, "Escalate?" He literally stole access to my home. Then my dad threatens me. If I call the police, he'll cut me off and tell the extended family I'm out of control. My mom begged me to wait until he calms down. So I did the only thing I could think of. I called my landlord again, explained everything, and demanded a rekey in my name only. They apologized. Maintenance should never have done any of that. And scheduled a same-day change. I got the only copies. When my dad found out, he lost it. He showed up outside my building texting. "Open the door, we need to talk." I didn't. Now he's telling everyone I'm disrespectful and ungrateful. And my mom keeps asking me to be the bigger person. But the bigger person would be someone who doesn't steal keys and try to ground an adult. A, for changing the locks back and refusing to speak to my dad after he tried to ground me in my own apartment.